Hey everyone, it's Friday, December 11th, 2020, and it's time for another Bold and Beautiful episode recap. I'm your esteemed host, Keisha Chantal, aka the purse that Steffi has been holding on to for dear life this week. Loosen your grip, sis. I'm not going anywhere. Alright, are you ready? Because I am. This is my favorite part of the day. Let's go. Quinn is at the mansion, looking up at her portrait ever so adoringly. And Shauna walks in and she turns around and tells her, "Hey, thanks for coming." And Shauna says, "Yeah, your portrait looks beautiful up there. Can I kiss your ass?" Because that's all that Shauna seems to do. Lord have mercy. I guess we're going to have to endure it. So let's listen in.
There you are. My best friend in the whole world. I wanted you to have the kind of life that I was so fortunate to have.
Let's translate. What Quinn is really saying here is, look, I remember what the desert life was like, and I just thought of you wasting away down there, and I really wanted you to have a good life, the kind of life that I have.
You know, I'm sure you're still upset with me, and you have every right to be. I never should have accepted Eric's invitation to move into the guest house after you asked me to leave.
I agree with Shauna on this one. One thing you should never do when it comes to a husband and wife, don't get yourself involved in married folks' business. Period.
Oh, Quinn, I'm so happy for you.
I can't tell you how relieved I am.
How I am too. I wanted this for you so bad. I was praying for this to happen.
I know you were in my corner the entire time.
Thanks for being in my corner this entire time and treating you like dirt. Because, you know, that's what I do to my friends. I always expect the worst of them. It's why I only have one friend, and she lives in another state. Because I'm a terrible, terrible person. So now Quinn is back in Eric's good graces. He gets to have his weekly sex rations and his 5 p.m. martinis, and all is right in the Forrester mansion. Now, can we move on to the good parts? Because if you're ready, so am I.
What happened? You're in the hospital. You're in good hands.
And I see that Rich and Steffi exchanges look like, who's going to tell him about the mannequin? Where do we start first?
My head.
Oh, you just had major surgery. You're gonna be in pain for a while.
Thomas is like, surgery? They say, yeah, but don't worry about that. You're all fine now thanks to Hope. And Thomas goes, Hope? His favorite word in the English language, okay?
And the doctors are giving you medicine and fluids, so that'll help.
But I bet if Thomas had his way, he could get Hope in, like, literally on an IV drip, like, straight into his veins. Thomas would love that. Just hook me up to the machine and put Hope right into my main artery. It's the only way. Meanwhile, outside in the waiting area, Hope is pacing and saying, oh my goodness, it's so good that Thomas is going to be better. Liam is looking at her with literal guilt, eating him alive on the inside.
Liam, are you okay? You seem a little distracted. Are you still upset with me about Thomas?
Liam says, no. I'm never going to question the nature of your relationship with Thomas ever again.
I promise you, you don't have to explain anything to me. Not anymore.
The only reason why Liam is even saying this is because he effed up really bad. Hope just doesn't know it yet. So she goes, oh, that's good. That's a relief to hear, you know, because I know what you saw last night. And he goes, yeah, about last night. And I'm thinking, oh my God, are you seriously trying to tell her this in the waiting room after Thomas just pulled out of surgery not more than 20, 30 minutes ago? Jeez, I said this in my comic. This guy cannot read the room to save his life. So Steffi and Ridge leave Thomas's room and step outside to where Liam and Hope have been chatting. Hope asks Steffi if it's okay to go see Thomas. She goes, yeah. And all Steffi can do is throw these major daggers across the room at Liam, like giving him this look like, and I'm guessing that Steffi is tired of looking at Liam's goofy face, so she decides that she's going to go home and relieve the babysitter. And she tells her dad, hey, text me. if anything happens. He's like, yeah, go ahead. Liam is standing there, and you know he's just dying to talk to Steffy. So he says, I should probably go too, because, I have had a couple of conference calls that, I've been putting off. You know that's cap, Liam, because you haven't been to work in weeks. You don't do any work. You don't even know what work is. The only job you have is obsessing over Thomas, and it doesn't even pay. It paid you dust because now you cheated on your wife for no good reason. Oh, man, I tell you, nothing I love more than Liam getting cut down a peg or two.
I'm so happy you're okay.
And Thomas is just looking at her through those beautiful brown eyes, which I assume they're brown. I have no clue, to be honest with you. And you can just tell he's just literally bursting with love and adoration.
You were there.
Glad I was.
Always there. Like an angel looking out for Douglas and me.
Hope doesn't know it yet, but this is the moment where their relationship has shifted into a much, much more sympathetic, empathetic place. Yeah. I like where this is going. Keep it up. Well, if you thought this was over, you're dead wrong, because this date can't end unless Liam says it can end. So why don't we just head on over to Malibu, where he's now driving down the PCH at breakneck speed. So he can have the last word. God, I'm so sick of this guy. But all right, here we go.
You were going to tell Hope at the hospital, weren't you? That wasn't the time or place to confess, Liam.
And where's Finn in all of this? Finn just saved her brother's life. She should be at the house, cooking a candlelight dinner and waiting up for him to give him a proper thank you. But no, she's entertaining this idiot.
I was 100% sure.
Time to play that familiar broken record.
I mean, it obviously didn't occur to me that Thomas was kissing a mannequin. I thought I saw Hope.
Shut up, Liam.
You know what happened between you and me? I want you to know it wasn't just a reflex.
I know that.
And Steffi's actually participating in this conversation. Dude, he's using you. And he's only using you when he has problems with Hope. He's not coming over to you and trying to sleep with you when things are going great, is he? I mean, come on, man. Put two and two together, Steffi. It makes 4. Come on. You're better than this.
But we did sleep together.
It was a misunderstanding.
It was a misunderstanding. Let me see if I can work this out. It was a misunderstanding.
I have to tell Hope that we slept together. I have to.
No, you can't. Don't do this.
But Liam insists. It has to be Liam's way or no way at all. Well, sis, you did the crime. You gotta do the time.